World of YouTube Live, Archie here. Had a little complications in the last video, technical difficulties. So if you get that and I have to start all over again, bear with me because Jesus H. Christ. Things get a little chalky around here. Now, here I have a story from 1994, April 3rd. And I've been cutting out newspaper clippings that I've been saving and had collected in boxes that were given to me from a friend last year, and I like getting these stories because of the fact of, just like my video the other day or yesterday, I went out to Ashburnham, and you can say these are series of videos of, oh, this can't happen in our town. This is a nice town. This is something that, Jesus Christ, what is this world coming to? This is proof right here that 1994 and beyond, yesterday was 1979, but it's only proof that this stuff happens everywhere. It can happen, in the richest neighborhood, say like, of movie actors, movie stars. It doesn't matter. You could be a lawyer, a doctor. Things can happen. Things can happen. Even 2 doctors were killed in their apartment in a up class, high-rise and security locked building, blah, 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 all kinds of stuff. This story is just insane. It's like any other story. It does get to do with child molesters. It's sick. And this was a 23-year-old man. I will not mention his name due to the fact that, as you can see it there, whatever. I didn't want to mention his name, but John Rex Jr. I am in the process of looking up to see if this guy made it to jail and for how long. Because if he's out now and this happened in 94 and stuff like this, who knows how much time he got. Sometimes they only get up to 15 years, And if they would know that to know if he was back out on the street or whatnot with a change name, it's sick to say if it would ever happen again, This guy could righteously be one of the first internet predators that began, his hunt for little boys on the internet. So, it's sick to say. And I believe in another article I gotta go dig it out. I might do like a couple videos on this one. I believe was an aftermath, because the dig will continue. I do have the original one somewhere where they first broke open this case. And the details are very harsh, very disgusting, and very disturbing. And before I go on to read of what happened, I'd like to say in other cases of murders with serial killers or whatnot, and all these, individuals that you read about or hear about or become nationwide, or worldwide known names, it all leads back. And a lot of them all lead back to pornography, porno, and dirty Playboy books, and Hustler magazines, and you know what? Let's get realistic here and be safe to say. Now, I can't speak for everybody, but I ain't gonna lie. I looked at that stuff when I was a kid, and got out the dirty movies when friends would come over. I was watching stupid movies, but later on in life, I could tell you right now, man, it got to the point where it would turn my stomach. I can't even bear to look at that stuff no more. It's just sick. And when these stories like this I read about and it comes about, it even makes me more sick. It's just, how could someone think of doing acts on little kids or women, or and then have these violent sprees come out of them, and it's just sick. It's demented. In this case, this one had a bulletin board back in these days to persuade a teenage boy. And actually, this part says he recruited, helped kidnap younger boys for sex. I mean, it goes on to talk about the police detective, and there's no connection in any way of missing kids as far as we know. But they learned that something might be buried in the backyard of this kid's place. Now, like I say, they didn't really give much detail, and I don't even think if they found anything. But, I guess this person he recruited is a 15-year-old Westford youth through his computer bulletin board to help him kidnap a young boy. He allegedly offered cash, computer equipment to the teenager if he abducted a 6 to 9-year-old blonde boy. Rex told the youth he wanted to have sex with the child. Authorities said the teenager told a teacher who notified police. And then when it goes on saying the grand jury indicted Rex not only in that case, but also charges he had raped 2 boys in ages 12 and 14 met through his bulletin board. He also charged with approaching another teenager for helping kidnapping a young boy. And Rex told the teenagers he would kill the kidnapped victims if they identify him. According to the Assistant District Attorney, police have been digging Wednesday. Rex also is charged with bombing a car owned by the mother of a friend of a 12-year-old. And this kid was loaded with, go figure, guns. It says, where is it? Where was that? Shit. I know I seen something with guns and stuff and ammo, and might have been in the other article, but just to think that this happened, was in the making of happening, and for a 23-year-old to just literally hunt and prey on younger boys and get recruits, and who knows, you know what, this leads back and sounds like, what the hell is it, the clown guy from the 1950s. I forget his name, but he literally had people with him, and they even, I think, believed the Candy Man, they used to call him, to another serial kidnapper, killer, rapist, rape young boys and kill them. And there are so many stories like this out there, and who knows if this kid went about looking into all these previous killers and had his own sick, demented, twist ways. And yeah, wanted to fantasize and pull out fantasies of what these people did in the past. It's just disgusting. Mind-boggling. This is the kind of stuff that makes people cringe, your mind twist. And just to think to put yourself in a predicament like that and think about it, man, oh God. I don't know where I'd be if, you know, I had someone do this to my kid. I mean, you know, back in the day, you know, yeah, you go to the park, kids, these sickos would go to the parks and wheeze out the kids, and it's just sick and demented. And this kid, man, he wanted to kill him. and do just all kinds of crazy shit. So, I mean, the series of videos I do on this is, like I said, there's people out there that will sit there and tell you to your face or to the news, I never thought this could happen in our town. I mean, it's insane, and it's people like that, and it's been in the news this long, and you can look up this story, and on the internet I found some stuff. I was looking to see if he was in jail yet, but this article came up, and it said other things that ain't in this article or the other one I have, that this kid, oh, that's where I read it, off the internet, if you punch in this guy's name, a bunch of stuff will come up on him. That's where I seen all the gun stuff and other stuff that was not in these articles. But if you want to check them out, John Rex Jr. of Chelmsford, Mass. I mean, if you can handle this kind of stuff, but you know what? This stuff can't be forgotten. As much as brutal as it is and how sick it is, it can't be forgotten. It needs to be remembered, because you don't even know if this guy's even out. So, I mean, because these molesters and sick pricks don't get a long time, and they don't get life in prison. They get up to 20 years. 1994 to 2004, yeah, that's a good time to be realizing, hey, is this guy out yet? And that's why, yeah, I said I didn't want to mention his name earlier, but you know what? I don't know if I got a picture of this kid yet. They probably didn't in the last paper I have, but if I do, I'm going to put it up. And it should just be aware. Just be aware. You can never tell who lives amongst us. Just like last year, that Townsend killer I covered, Mr. LaPlante. He's up on video that I have, and he killed 3 children and a mother, raped her, shot her, drowned the kids in separate bathrooms, and an infant in the womb, mind you, not even born yet, dead. And he lived in the small town of Townsend, Mass. So, I mean, just to even think of all these people that roam and in these small towns, it's just insane, insane. People gotta watch and beware. It's out there. It's out there. But covering this, I mean, like I said, I'm gonna have another one up of the original article. I couldn't find it yet because must have put it in another bag or something. I got a bunch of stuff I gotta go over. I put all these papers away for a while. Just taking a break from it because there's so many articles that I brought up and dug out that got a little tiring, and I gotta friggin' get back in the groove of it. But I do have videos up of this stuff though. So, I mean, many more to come. Till that next video, all you YouTubers, world of YouTube, everybody in the world, if he catches. Oops, excuse me. Be safe. Take care. Not only terrorists are out there, of course, but people like this, they're out there too. Dwelling, stalking, watching. And this world's only getting worse. Till the next video. Out.